Good morning. Welcome to the Gift Talk with Jay Hewlett podcast. It is November 9th, 2025. How are you guys doing on this beautiful Sunday morning? We're going to get into our NFL picks. But before I want to ask, what teams are impressing you guys so far? Who is your MVP so far? I want you guys to, put it in the chat, put it in the YouTube chat, or email it to me. Who is your MVP so far? What teams are impressing you? Are the Patriots real? Are the Patriots real? They look pretty good. The Colts, the Colts definitely. They lost last week, but they definitely one of the hot teams. Seattle defense really impresses me last week, but they've been playing consistent all year. But yeah, who's your MVP so far? I definitely want to know. So let's get into our picks. We got the Atlanta Falcons going to play that team, the Indianapolis Colts, this morning. I think they're playing in Germany. If I'm not, I think they're playing in Germany. And that game is at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time on our NFL Network. I'm gonna take the Colts. You have the Saints playing the Panthers. I'll take the Panthers at home. You had the New York Giants traveling to play the Chicago Bears. That game can go any way. I'll take the New York Giants on the road. You have the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Houston Texans. I'll take Houston at home. You have the Buffalo Bills traveling to play the Miami Dolphins. Miami, you got to beat Buffalo at some point. I'm gonna take Miami today. Any given Sunday, I'll take Miami today to upset Buffalo at home. You had the Baltimore Ravens traveling to play the Minnesota Vikings. Lamar's back. As long as you got Lamar, you got a chance. I'll take Baltimore on the road against Minnesota today. You have the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Jets got rid of probably their top 2 to 3 players last week in trades. Cleveland, I don't know what to say about Cleveland, but the Jets are at home. I'll take the Jets today to beat Cleveland. You got that hot team, the New England Patriots, playing against another hot team, the Tampa Bay Bucks, coming off of their bye week. It's going to be a good game. I'm going to take the Bucks today at home to beat the New England Patriots. Our 4:05 Eastern Standard Time, on CBS, you have a division game, a good division game. You have the Arizona Cardinals going to play the Seattle Seahawks. I'll take Seattle at home. And you have the 4:25 Eastern Standard game on Fox, which is always good. The LA Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. I would take the Niners today in a close game against the Rams. Another good afternoon game, you have the Detroit Lions going to play the Commanders. Commanders are playing without Daniels. I'm definitely rolling with Detroit today on the road. And then our night game, we had the Pittsburgh Steelers against the LA Chargers. I would take the Chargers at home. That game is going to be a really good physical game, but I'm going to roll with the Chargers tonight. And the teams that have byes this week, you have the Cincinnati Bengals, the Dallas Cowboys, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Tennessee Titans. So let's go over our picks again. So I'm going to take the Colts, the Panthers, the Giants, the Texans, the Miami Dolphins, the Baltimore Ravens, the Jets, the Bucks, the Seahawks, the Niners, the Lions, and the Chargers. So those are my Week 10 picks for the NFL. We're dealing with trades and injuries and teams trying to find their way and trying to find their identity. We over halfway. We only got 7 more weeks, so anything can happen. But this season has been exciting to me. Some teams has been surprising, and some teams that has always been not good, still not good. So it's been a really good season. That Buffalo and Kansas City game last week was really, really good. That was a good game. Both teams fought to the end, but Buffalo finally found a way to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. But you got to beat them in the playoffs. That's what I've learned about the Chiefs. You have to beat them in the playoffs. So those are my week 10 picks. Um, Giving some updates on some other things. Um, so with next Monday, November 17th being my birthday, I'm releasing a new spoken word titled "Stand Up Brother," and that's a continuation of my previous episode, Stand Up Black Kings, which has reached over 1 million streams and counting. And Stand Up Black Kings was something I did, nothing written, just straight from the heart, straight from the mind. Um, Something I definitely felt like I had to get out to the world. And I did that a couple years ago. And the feedback was so great, I was like, hey, I want to do a spoken word and a continuation part to it. So instead of, titling it Stand Up Black Kings 2, I just came up with a whole new name, and it's called Stand Up Brother, where I get in more deeper into things and breaking down things about also it ties into the treehood, which is manhood, fatherhood, and brotherhood. So spoken word I feel really, really confident about. I wanted to touch as many men and boys as possible. I want them to really feel it like they did with Stand Up Black King. So it's something that I'm really excited about. Something I put a lot of work into. And I can't wait to share with you guys next Monday, November 17th, on my birthday. What a great day to release it. It'll be released on all streaming platforms. It will be released anyway there's to be released. I'm also going to make it an what's the word I want to use? So sort of like what I did with Legacy, I want to make it not a song but a track, so you guys can not just listen to it on the all the streaming apps, but I'm definitely gonna make it a track as well, so you guys can get it in all forms. If you Google "Stand Up Brother" with my name, it should pop up. So I'm really looking forward to that. Again, business wise, Desire Red Parfum is still going crazy. Desire Red wine as well. 2012 is going crazy, doing really well. Diamond Trails has surfaced to be my number one selling book again, with a Hewlett love story, creeping back up to number 2. Again, last week we shared how is a Hewlett love story and 69 Ways to Ecstasy. Why do I call them twin books? Is because both of those books will encourage you, keep you motivated in your relationships and marriage, and just help you keep your relationship spicy, keep it growing. Stay in love with each other, keep everything new, travel with each other, just make everything fun. So those two books, when you buy one, buy both. Read a Hewlett love story first, and then read 69 Ways to Ecstasy. And then you guys can take notes as well. And just as a couple, read it as a couple. Take notes, have fun with it. So um, that's definitely something I encourage you guys to do. Um, Nothing in business this week. Nothing in investments. We'll jump back into that. Next week. As promised, I have a full meal full meal list for people living with diabetes, whether it's type 1 or type 2. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I will be releasing that today. Full breakdown: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All the items you need to make these great healthy meals. But again, as I stated before, we still have to exercise 3 times a week, 4 times a week if you can. Drink our waters, keep our fluids, stay hydrated, keep a positive mind. Always check on our mental health if we're going through something or if we're in pain. Hey, talk to somebody. Call your doctor. Call your nurse. Talk to your therapist. If you don't feel good talking to a family member or friend, talk to someone that's a professional and know what to say and how to help you and give you the best advice. So those are my health, mental health tips and advice for this week. Again, look out for that meal list for living with diabetes. As we continue that chapter as well, I will be releasing that meal list today. Took some. It was fun putting it together. It was just some great ideas of staying healthy. You can stay away from the junk, stay away from the sugar, still take your meds, still stay hydrated. But it was actually fun putting the list together. So that's all I got for you guys today. I had a lot of relationship questions in the email chat, but I'll share that with you guys on next week. Again, thanks for the love and support. Next week episode is going to be really beautiful, but not just next week episode. Also look out for again the spoken word stand up brother that I'll be releasing on next Monday. That's very powerful. It's the continuation of Stand Up Black Kings, and I want you guys' feedback. Men, share it with your sons. For my younger listeners, share it with your brothers, your dad, your uncles, your brothers, your frat brothers, any men that you come encounter with, your coworkers. If you're in the military, share it with the shipmates and whoever that you come across. Share it with them. It's going to be impactful. I want to touch as many men's soul as I can with this, because I really needed to get this out. Stand Up Black Kings did way better than I expected, and it gave me the energy and the enthusiasm to do Stand Up Brother, which is also, if you notice, most of my books and most of my speakings are attached to each other. So that's how I keep you guys connected. And again, Stand Up Brother is also connected to the Treehood, which is manhood, fatherhood, brotherhood. And when you guys hear Stand Up Brother, and if you read or listen to the Treehood, you're gonna say, dang, they all come in, they all make sense. They all, like, how I put it all together, you guys understand it better. So remember, take notes, listen to it as many times as you can. Email, chat, email questions. Again, the email is gifted1 inc@gmail.com. Again, it's gifted1 inc@gmail.com. The YouTube is at JAY Hewlett1331. Again, the YouTube is at JAY Hewlett1331. You guys have a wonderful and beautiful week. Stay positive, stay active, stay sucker free. Get as many things accomplished as you can. Start prepping for 2026. Look at your ROI list, your return on investments. Where you going to put that money at? Before you make a big purchase, put some money aside for the first quarter, because the first quarter is going to be busy. We got government shutdowns and snaps not being issued, flights being delayed. But in the midst of all of that, we still have businesses and lives to run. So we have to keep everything intact still. Wherever we're lacking at, we got to look at our other areas and make sure those areas are strong. So when everything does get back to normal, we can say, hey, we already had this, kept this intact, so you can just pour on. So again, I'll talk with you guys next week. Thanks for the love and support. This is Jay Hewlett signing out. I'll chat with you guys on next week. Peace.